Just pissed off at Canada. I tried to send an email yesterday, and every time I try to send a contentious email, the hospital staff doesn't allow my phone to access the internet. Even though I have LTE service, that's the highest level of internet service. It's 2025. This hospital wasn't even made in some of these stories that they're pretending. You know, Canada sucks as a country. Once again, before I was born, they were 27th in the world in Olympics. They boycotted 1980. I was born in 77. 1976, they were 27th in the world. 1980, they boycotted. And in 1984, they were 6th in the world. Oh boy! I did have a point, but it takes 150 kilotons of poison to make me forget. Once the world sees that how biologically perfect I am, Canada's gonna suck. All they do is allow players to violate the serious. The cure disease, September 7, 1984. You know what they did? They hid cures for disease. I never got COVID. You know, I could have somebody with influenza cough in my mouth, and I'm not gonna get sick. I don't get sick. Ever since I found out I have biological Canada sucks. I wrote a song, I Hate Canada. I hope they get annexed. All they have to do is legalize poker and cannabis, and I'd be in California immediately. Right now, I control the weather machine. I'm going to be able to show them proof. I have proof on film that I can stop the clouds. I'm able to cause a tornado if I wanted to with my mind because I control the weather machine. And I tried in Toronto not to cause a tornado, but I did start the beginning of a cyclone just to see if I could, and then I stopped it over Lake Ontario, so I could cause a tornado with my mind. And right now, there's it's unseasonably cold, like 5 to 10 degrees colder in Canada because they have me in the mental health board. As long as I'm in the mental health board, it's going to be colder in Canada. Fuck you, Canada. I hate you. I tried cutting my tattoo off my arm because Canada sucks. I was going to say something else, but I don't care. Well, in the future, once the world sees that I never forget, I should remember every second of my life, and I'm most likely God. The fact that I forgot that means that Canada allowed. Once again, it takes so many like kilotons of poison, like 150 kilotons of poison to make me forget. Whereas I just incriminated the staff. The only thing I like about Canada is maple syrup and poutine. That's the only thing I like about Canada. The weather's fucking cold. They allowed my old landlord, she's like, please do not put the foods in the fridge that aren't belong to you. She's a fucking idiot. Grade 4 students speak better than she does. It'd be, Kim, please do not put the food in the fridge that don't belong to you, dumbass. But they allow her to own a house, and they allow me to, I'm the smartest person on the planet, and they make me be on social assistance in Canada. Just so an attendant, like she worked last night on May 22nd, 2025, they made her, hack my brain to forget. And if I forget, it's because you're stupid, bitch. They wrote how much you suck through me. If you're awesome at stuff, then I don't forget. But if you suck at stuff, then I suck. That's what they do. They wrote every retarded person on the planet through my brain to make me forget. So these idiots, they're like, okay, well, we're awesome. We can make them forget. It's no, because you're a fucking idiot. That's the whole trick to the system, man. You suck at things, so you make other people suck, and then you think you're good. They think they're good at sabotaging people, but it's because you suck. You're a fucking idiot. She has a high school her skill set is to press a fucking button to open a door or go fetch food. That's her skill set. You're fucking easy. My skill set is to fucking use particle entanglement and quantum mechanics. I could simultaneously think. I could aim at like 100 different targets with my mind simultaneously. If I could hold 100 guns, I could shoot at 100 different targets. When I look up at stars, I can see, like, when they don't hack my eyes, because most of my life they hack my eyes, and so I couldn't see. But when they don't hack my eyes, when I look up at stars, I can tell that one, like my depth perception, I can see that one star is billions upon miles further than another one. But they're fucking idiots. They have people that they're only, like, they're so obese that they can only lift their leg to set me up. It takes billions of dollars every day to say that I'm a sexual deviant. I'm a most desirable man on the planet. My voice right now makes women get moist. You know, I'm a slave and I charm fucking queens and princesses. You know how many queens and princesses want my penis inside them? You know, and it's not the first time I did it. It's not the first time I did it. It's been done like a lot of times, man. The slaves have fucking bedded the queens. How do you think Charlotte of Mecklenburg? Why do you think she was half black? But white men have done it 140 times. Black guys only done it 3 times. Morocco's done it a couple times too. Rasputin, right? He charmed Catherine the Great. No, Rasputin, like, you couldn't kill the guy. They invited him over for dinner. They poisoned him. They shot him. They stabbed him. They had to fucking drown the guy. They couldn't kill Rasputin. I got that guy's blood in me. They have cadavers connected to me. I'll just show you. I'll show you pictures of my hands. My hands don't... Okay, I'm just going to jam all in here. Even though I post these on YouTube and I don't get any views because I'm being restricted, but I'm going to get views about I get views on TikTok. I want Canada to annex America, legalize cannabis in Texas and open. I won't hit the club. So you can see the color of my hand compared to my forearm. The color of my hand is indicating that I have cardiovascular issues, but my forearm doesn't. Strangely enough, you see how that's regular skin color? And then look at the color of my hand. It's different, but look at the veins. Look at those veins. It's impossible to have cardiovascular issues with veins like that. They're fucking idiots because they have cadavers connected to me through chemical electrolysis. And I'll just show you video proof. I did this video proof where you could see my feet and my hands in a shower. And if I had cardiovascular issues in my hands, how come it wasn't exhibited in my feet when it requires more, when my veins are longer? Like, look at right there, look at the color of my feet. My feet are regular skin color. So you can see the color of my hands, the color of my forearms. Look how purple they are. It's because look at the color of my hands compared to my feet. My feet are regular color. If I had cardiovascular issues, it would have indicated itself in my feet. I was going to say indicative, but the woman, she has silver hair. She works at the hospital. She can't communicate clearly, but it would have been indicative. Oh, they can't speak, these fucking losers. In the future, the world's going to see how smart I am, and it's going to prove that Canada, all they did was rape God for 47 years. Anyways, it would have been indicated in my hands. My feet would have been discolored because the veins are longer. My extremities are longer. Like, the veins that go down to my feet are smaller than my arms. So they're trying to poison me right now. I woke up with blood. They put caustic soda. And when I say this, they're trying to proliferate it to criminal networks. That's why my voice changed. And once again, watch my face. I'm gonna kill human rapists. Watch right now. So they're expecting different. I'm gonna speak in different languages, and then did you see how my face dropped? Watch it. Again, my face is gonna drop. See my eyebrows drop? That's because I'm killing human hijackers. You guys suck. I just killed more of you. I'm speaking in languages you can't even fucking speak. You're used to me speaking in English, but I'm speaking in languages that you can't communicate in. I created 4,200 languages today. You're fucking idiots. The first time I created a language, I was 8 with my sister. You're fucking idiots compared to me. You know, in the system, they're killing off white people because I'm white. And, white people have declined 45%. 5% in the last 47 years because I'm white, and everybody pretends to be anybody that exhibited my psychology or my sex drive or my psyche profile needs to be terminated because they try to kill me right now. My voice, listen to my voice, it's being raspy because they're trying to poison me once again with caustic soda, but I have proof. I have fucking proof. I have an evidence bag that has blood. I don't have blood in my mucus if they weren't trying to kill me at the hospital. You're done, Canada. Fucking, I don't get sick. You're fucking losers, man. They don't realize this. Here, I'll show you right here. I'll show you how stupid people are. I'll show you how stupid people are. But I'll show you with the because people are fucking idiots. People are idiots. I'll show you with a calculator. So when you have kids, people are fucking idiots. Where's the calculator? That's calendar. Calculator, there we go. So when I have kids, I pass on 50% of my DNA divided by 2. So if right there's 25%. So now if my kids were to have kids together, so times 2 equals 50. Evolution never fucking happens again. And I'll prove that Shintoism is wrong mathematically. But these guys are fucking idiots. They hang on to a religion that's fundamentally wrong mathematically. And I'm the head guy. I'm the head deity. Anyways, I'll show you. So really, it would have to be the father passes on 50%. Watch, I'll show you right here. So I have 100% of my DNA. So I have kids. So I pass on, divided by 2, I pass on 50% of my DNA. Right, so plus, bracket. Now my kids have 50% of my DNA divided by 2. If I were to have kids with my daughter, and then they get 75% of my DNA, right? So the father has to mate with the daughter, and I'll show you the Shintoism. It's wrong. It's wrong. Mathematically it's wrong, and that's why Japanese will never be seen as smart as white people because they can't get over the fact that Shintoism is wrong. Fun beliefs. Let's see. A Japanese religion. Okay, I read something about a mother's brother. Where the fuck is this? Okay, they're not showing me the fucking thing right now. Shintoism, mother's brother. Being a sister and wife of. So right there, sister and wife. So once again, sisters would have they would share 50, they have 50% of their parents, right? So that means sister and wife, right? So that means they only have 50%. That means they would only pass on 25%, meaning that would result that they had kids only 50%. So Shinto, that's why it's mythology. In Shinto mythology, that's why it's fake. It's mythology. It means it's a myth. But these Japanese people, they hold it like it's fucking science, but it's wrong because a sister wife. Once again, so if my son and daughter have kids, so watch. I pass on 100%. I pass on 50% divided by 2, so 50. So there's my son plus. No bracket. Now I have 100% divided by 2 bracket. And then, let's see. Okay, I gotta put it back this way. That's why I didn't follow Bedmass. So let's see. So 50 plus, it wouldn't be 50. Oh, because they have kids. That's why. And then, so that's to get my kids. So basically, because it looks like it works out to 100%. So it looks perfect right here, but it isn't. Because I pass on 50%. So they get, well, so let's see. I gotta do it like this. So 100 divided by 2 equals 50. So my son would have 50%, right? So now, and my daughter would have 50%. So now if they were to have kids, they divided by 2, they only get 25% of my DNA, right? So now plus, that's what it is. So I'll do it like this. So 100 divided by 2, divided by 2, because that's 2 generations. Plus, bracket 100 divided by 2, divided by 2, bracket. So this basically means I have evolved human biology. So I have 100% of my DNA. So divided by 2, my kids get half of my DNA. And my grandkids get half of my kids' DNA. So they get a quarter of my DNA, basically. Right? So the sister wife, they would only have 50% of their DNA. So if they mated, so the sister wife and the brother husband, if they were to mate, their kids would only get 50%. Because they both pass on 25%, meaning that in Shintoism, it's impossible for evolution to ever have occurred. Impossible. Whereas I'll show you, it takes about 1,100 years. So I pass on 50% of my DNA plus, and then plus, my kids get 50% of my DNA divided by 2, and then now, so now that kid, if I were to have kids with this kid divided by 2, okay, no, that's wrong. Why did it go divided by, that's wrong. Because that's 37.5 is the answer, not 67.5. That was wrong. They hacked my phone here. They hacked my phone because 75 divided by 2 is 37.5. I'll just show you. 75 divided by 2. They hacked my phone. They hacked my fucking phone. So anyway, so if I were to have kids with my grandkid, like the kid that had, like this, in this analogy, this kid would have 75% of my DNA. So then that kid would only pass on 37.5% of my DNA plus my 50%. Right? So this would be my great-grandkid. And then divided by 2. So once again, they're fucking it up. They're lying. That's wrong math. Maybe I'm not doing bad math, right? But because 87.5, let's see. I'm going to do it like this. Why are they putting the bracket that way? Now it should be right. There we go. It's because I didn't have the bracket. But anyway, so now this kid, this is my great-great-grandkid, would pass on 43.75% of my DNA plus my 50%. Then 93% of my DNA. So it takes about 1,100 years to get 99.99% of my DNA. I'll just show you here, because there's basically 3 different humans on the planet right now. Different types of humans, I'll just show you. Screenshots. And I'll just go through all these pictures here. These are all the people I look like. So King Solomon, all these people I look like. They all look like me. They all look like me. All these powerful people. They're all kings. They all look like me because I have the most royal blood on the planet. I have double the monarchs. Like, look at this black guy. He looks like my twin. Christian, I look like all these guys, all these kings, because I have the highest concentration of royal blood on the planet. Look, I look like Roman emperors. This is George V. This looks like me as a boy. This is Miyamoto Musashi, a Japanese emperor. Captain James Cook, I look like. I'll just show you here. That was the main point. Oh yeah, so here we go. So there's this back muscle right here. This is generation 1 biology. And here's my son's back muscle. You can see it's different. So this would be generation 1.5 biology. Now I have to go back here to prove. And this is my biology. You can see it's different. So this is generation 2 biology. So I'm just going to copy this. The screenshot. Put it at the bottom. Okay, there we go. So I'll show you again. So here's generation 1, generation 1.5, different back muscles, and generation 2, different back muscles. So there's 3 different types of humans on the planet, basically. So once again, Shintoism's wrong, and it takes about 1,100 years, but they're trying to kill me off. It's like letting out the air of a balloon. Eventually extinction happens. Because it's impossible for evolution to occur. Because I'll show you what happens if I were to die. Because they try to make me say the opposite, generational pedophiles. So that's basically, I have 100% of my DNA. So my kids have, we get 50% divided by 2. Divided by 2. Divided by 2. Watch how fast. Watch how fast it takes for basically none of my DNA to, like, that's within 200 years. Within 200 years, virtually none of my DNA is present, and they're trying to kill me off for fucking pedophiles that are attendants or fucking janitors. They're fucking losers. They're fucking losers. And they suck. My kids are the second and third most talented people on the planet. And if I were to have 100 kids, they'd be the top 100 talented people on the planet. And these fucking rapist fucking losers that are attendants that have a high school diploma, if that, they suck. They suck. And once again, I'll show you here. This is my value. Like, Canada tried to set me up to buy a gun for some detective. What was his last name? Fucking Sparling. His last name is Sparling. And I'll just show you here. This is so in 2019 I sought asylum. You can see right here, $1.7 trillion in 2019. So in 2020, because I sought asylum, it went down $100 trillion or $100 billion. And because I was in Canada in 2020, it went up. Right, I'm seeking asylum as soon as I'm out of the hospital. Fuck you, Canada. Unless America annex Canada. But look at this. So when I was born, once again, in 1977, Canada was 27th in the world in medal standings. And then they boycotted the 1980 Olympics. And then when I was 7 years old, they were 6th in the world in medal standings because of me. America went from 3rd to 1st because of me. And I'll just show you here some other fucking facts. I bought a gun in 2014, and the same thing happened. Canada lost $300 billion in 2015. Every monarchy on the planet went down in value in 2015 because they tried to throw me in prison for buying a gun. I was buying $10 worth of weed. It was decriminalized. It was a $90 fine. And they instead of trying to set up the drug dealer, they tried to set up somebody buying a gram worth of weed. Fuck you, Canada. I hate you. I fucking loathe Canada. And look, I look like the Art of War guy, Sun Tzu. So Sun Tzu, next the kins. And here we go. This proves that I'm the true king right here. This is the Seattle Seahawks roster. There's a Meyer. This is what I looked like in high school. So once again, they're hacking my voice. You can hear my voice changing right now. So again, the Mexicans. Because when I say next the kin, really, I'm setting up Mexicans that try to violate me, organized crime, basically. So anyways, this is the Seattle Seahawks roster. There was a Myers on the team. There was a Diggs on the team. In high school, my name is Christian Meyer Diggins. There's a Brit on the team. And Knox, meaning I don't have any rapes. And there's a lock. So there's so Knox, but there's a King on the team. So it's basically... Travis Homer went to Texas Christian University. So Christian Meyer Diggins is the Brit King, and that's a lock. So Neil, and there was a DK on the team, and DK is short form for Denmark. And this is the roster. This is hidden in plain sight. I'm the true fucking king. Connor McDavid. I call him Connor McDonkey. Connor McDonkey. Connor McDonkey's first cousin, his name's Aiden. They moved him down the street from my son. They're born on the exact same day. So Aiden and my son, they were like instant best friends at 3 years old. And Connor McDonkey only has a career because his first cousin violates my son. They made his first cousin, my son's not half black. You know, he's not. And Aiden Robinson, it needs to be punished. And once I'm king, I'm gonna execute him. He's you know, it breaks my heart because he's my son's best friend. You know, he was my son's best friend. I would have went to Aiden's wedding. You know, I thought like I loved him like my son's best friend. I loved the kid. You know, he's my son's best friend. Like I you know, spent years seeing the kid. I loved him. Like he was my son's best friend. I wished the best for him. But then I found out that they made my son's penis smaller for Aiden. They made my son not as smart for Aiden. And are you fucking kidding me? Once I'm king, I'm gonna execute the fucking little kid. You know, and North Korea, they allow me to be violated because there's a new world order. They allow me to be violated around the world. And in North Korea, if you go to prison, your entire fucking family goes to prison. And in Allah, you know, in the Islamic Quran, if you get caught shoplifting, females get their hands cut off. These fucking parasites, they steal attributes. I'm going to cut off your fucking limbs for attribute theft. And if you've ever felt me masturbate through my hand, like, you're gonna lose your limbs from feeling me masturbate. I made a song called My Little Man. If you ever felt me masturbate my little man, then you're gonna lose your fucking limbs, you fucking rapist motherfuckers. They tapered my penis. Like they tapered it. My aunt seen my penis as a baby. My mom told me this several times. My aunt seen my penis as a baby. She's like, wow, Barry must have had a big penis. When I look at my penis, it's not overly large because they chemically fucking reduced me. And they tapered me. I have a scar, the entire shaft. I seen it when I was 7. Seen it the first time I was 7. And then I forgot about it till 2019. Because I don't look, it's like looking at the back of your knee, right? I don't look at the back of my knee. When you get circumcised, they take skin off the tip. They don't augment your fucking shaft. Fuck you, Canada.